welcome to Sister Circle. So happy to have you guys here tonight. And that was Jim Croce tonight, who is my all-time favorite. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I have the album. I brought it out here. Well, I'll find it, but oh, it's up there maybe? Up there on top of this? Over here to the left. Sorry. My son's out here recording for me and we're trying to find the cover. That's it. Yes.
There you go.
Thank you so much. I'm going to show you guys.
Something else on top.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the Halloween one. Okay. But this is my all-time favorite, I think, artist, definitely from the 70s, Jim Croce, and this is so cute. So Time in a Bottle was actually written about his son. I think his son's name is Alex. I'd have to double check that. But this is a picture of his son that was in the album that he released that year. And he was obviously just a little boy when Jim passed away. But he's one of my favorite artists. So that's who we played in with tonight. And as far as your week, how has it been? I hope everybody's had a good week. I've had an interesting week. I've had kind of a bad week. Friday I had the first time I've had what I would call an anxiety attack, which was uncomfortable, and it's not something I've ever had happen before in my life. So it was very unpleasant, and I'm trying to kind of get to the root of why it happened. But after a lot of reflection, I believe that it happened because I am worrying too much about things that are out of my control. And so I'm trying to get more into the moment, back into being in the moment, and not trying to think about the future so much or worrying so much about the past, but just trying to be present. Because when I get to that worrying place, that's where it happened, and it was not a pleasant thing, and it's something that I hope never happens again. But I do think that is a perfect example of why it's so important for us to take care of our mental health. You have to take care of yourself, you have to be kind to yourself, and you have to do things that are good for you, good for your mental health, your physical health. I lifted weights today, finally, after saying I was going to do it. I finally did it, and I did a rowing machine. My legs are actually a little bit wobbly, so I did do that. I did my cold shower today for over 2 minutes, so that's something that I like to do. But again, that's something that you would check with your doctor maybe before you do, because it can be a little jarring, especially if you're not used to it. But that's something that I really